The Santa Claus too. I know I'm a little late, but holidays, man. Holidays. This movie has one really weird intro, I'm going to be honest, where it's like this plane flying over where they are, and it's like, they make these jokes about like going to ElfCon 3 and 1, and it's like, really? All because a plane flew over you? I like bad puns just as much as the next guy, but this is just cringy. The new elf in this that gets a lot of focus is called Curtis, and apparently he's 900 years old. Are elves immortal in this movie franchise? Seems like something that should have been brought up and explained, at least in this movie. But no. But anyway, so Charlie grows up to be a childhood delinquent, I guess, sort of. I mean, I guess he's a preteen in this movie. Seems like quite a jumping character. They do this scene where he plays football with the elves, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was sort of funny. Though not as funny as the Charlie Sheen joke. Like, I thought he straightened his life out or whatever. No, that was good with the naughty list. Although the whole plot to this movie is that he has to get married, and or he'll stop being Santa. Like, why would that remove a person's ability to be Santa? And for that matter, how come none of the other elves know about this? Like, nobody brings it up to him before? Has no Santa lasted long enough for this to come into effect? Like, man, like, did they all, like, fall off roofs before this happened? Like, I never thought Santa would be this dangerous as a job. I'm glad to see it. By the way, the Holiday Council guys in this never got spin-off movies, and that the whole council of holiday characters goes on for quite a bit. Though there seems to be some people missing. And the big villain of this is this clone toy they make of him, and it's like, why do they even have that? The elves make everything by hand. Also, as Bernard points out, it's not necessary to make a clone of Santa. The North Pole can function without a Santa being present for a time. And I can't imagine anyone being fooled by this toy. And they don't really explain why a Mrs. Claus is necessary. Like, why is it included in the contract? Isn't lying bad, Santa? Because he gets confronted about being Santa, and he makes up a lie about that. There's also this scene where this rap song starts playing about Santa, and I'm like seriously, what was that? And predictably, the Santa toy goes berserk. Basically, could have seen that coming from miles and miles away. And why is there a large setting on the machine? Because he makes this army of toy soldiers. By the way, reindeer farts are not funny, but, apparently they have their own language now, too. Oh, and I love the moment where they're trying to get him to lose a tooth so they can summon the Tooth Fairy or whatever. That was pretty good. Although I don't know why the Tooth Fairy mentions changing his name to Roy, though. The love interest in this is okay. Her being employed in a school makes so much sense for her to be the future Mrs. Claus. The climax at the end was alright. The whole take down the evil Santa toy clone. I mean, look at that guy. He just doesn't... It looks so weird. I do wonder how they did it. Maybe like a weird modified fat suit. Oh no, this movie isn't terrible. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it every Christmas, but it's harmless fun. But with all that being said, the acting in this was surprisingly pretty solid. The love interest and Tim Allen just work with each other for me for some reason. The returning cast was good, though the kid who plays Charlie was kind of a letdown. The music is great though in this movie, aside from that whole like 3 seconds of that weird rap song. The plot was painfully predictable, I'm not gonna lie. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Sort of in the middle, kind of like you're like, I can watch it. Um Trying to think of anything else I'd like to mention. The reindeer look better in this movie, I guess, though considering the fact this came out in like what 2002, that's not really saying much. Especially when that was like when the Lord of the Rings movies were being made, I believe. I believe one of them came out in 2002. I don't know. But anyways, thanks for watching this. When you do, subscribe if you want. Don't forget to give yourselves a big thumbs up. Goodbye, everybody.